it's wide open. It's really Canelo's choice. Like, he's in the driver's seat. He's earned that at this stage of his career.
Win the first 5 hours of your day. You know what I mean? People waking up, getting drunk, smoking weed. They trying to die young, man. Are you trying to die young? Well, you want to win the first 5 hours of your day. And next, we going to talk about winning the last 2 hours of your day. We going to add that to the regimen. But I got to start doing videos at night to remind y'all, you know what I mean? But people go to bed with the itis. People go to bed stuffed and full and no flexibility in their upper torso. You know, we're going to work on that. But anyways, win the first 5 hours of your day. And as you guys just saw, that was Steven Espinoza talking about Canelo. And Canelo has earned that right at this point in his career to choose who he wants to fight. Now, capitalism is capitalism. I ain't mad. I'm really not, but I'm just putting the mirror up. So now if you support Al Heyman, you got to support Canelo, because Canelo has earned the right to pick his opponent. How about all you pro-black goofies now? You know what I mean? Earl Spence couldn't choose. He said him and Terrence Crawford had to choose, had to go figure it out. He couldn't choose. He went against him. He went against the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Who else couldn't choose? Deontay Wilder. More important, Gary Russell, Danny Garcia. They can't choose their opponent. Keith Thurman. Leo Santa Cruz. You're going to do what we tell you to do. And if you don't, we're going to ostracize you. So if you are in the Al Heyman business and you saying PBC is making the right business moves and you're pro-black, guess what? You're really eating tacos and burritos and quesadillas and wearing green, red, and white. Because I told you guys, it's about green. It's not about skin politics. Skin politics is a fraud. I've been telling y'all since 2018, Fred, you changed. No, I didn't know. And when you're humble enough and honest enough with yourself, and when you're not living a lie and you're not projecting this fake image online, guess what? You can come back and tell people I was wrong. You know, now when you have money, you can be as black as you want. When you're supplying the jobs, you can be as Latino as you want. But until you have absolute power like I do, tell me someone on YouTube that you know in the boxing media that's written a book, directed and produced award-winning films. Tell me somebody in the last 5 years, 10 years that you know. Nobody. And that's gone from a multi-million-dollar house to a mansion and been a father, full-time dad, and still making millions. Who do you know? It's about full transparency, right? And full transparency is Canelo's in control of PBC. You can't get a fight date until Canelo decides who he wants to fight. Remember Floyd had that power? He held up the welterweight division. People couldn't get no fight date because they was waiting on Floyd to pick him. And not only do we pick him, it sets the budget, because Canelo needs an undercard. Canelo needs a promo budget. I told y'all, BBC done changed their model. They went from free boxing for all to pay-per-view, and we gonna do it for the playing skin politics. He pro-black, but now Al Heyman's in the quesadilla business. Steven Espinoza's in the quesadilla business. Oh, I think Earl Spence needs some rest. So it's not on Earl Spence terms. It's on PBC terms, but it's on Canelo terms. Ah, I see. Deontay Wilder wants to fight Andy Ruiz. Pay Andy Ruiz. Get Deontay Wilder back in the ring. Al Heyman's a great businessman and got all this money. See, 95% of y'all won't put up your own money for what you believe in. I put up my own movie. I put up my money for my own movies. I didn't do a what is that, Kickstarter or GoFundMe. Yeah, I ain't got to pay for my funeral. You ain't got to pay for my movies. You ain't got to pay for my kids. I ain't waiting on SSI. I ain't waiting on depending on nothing. I do what I want because I did what I needed to do up until now. And I continue to do what I need to do. I abide by the Constitution. Did you? Or you just gonna spend the rest of your life fighting the Constitution? You know, Kenya is giving away free citizenship. If you're that black, Kenya's giving away free citizenship. At the end of the day, El Haj Malik El Shabazz didn't live long enough. So people still live by Malcolm X and his speeches in the early 60s and the late 50s. But truth is, he didn't get murdered as that man. He elevated. He elevated so much he knew he was walking towards his death in the human realm, on earth. But he knew he was going to live forever in the spiritual realm. Y'all lying and working so hard for a few $1,000s a month. Imagine what you'll do. Imagine what you'll do for a Klondike bar. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Anyways, y'all have a beautiful morning. Oh, the clip is, I got so much fun, man. This is so good and so easy. Fred, you changed. No, I told you in 2018, 2019, it's not real. Y'all stuck in the Matrix. I'm not in the Matrix, man. I see it for what it is. Al Heyman's about that payola. So is Floyd. Floyd is about this payola. He's willing to fight a light heavyweight? You know why? Because those exhibitions ain't making the money, so he got to increase the risk. When you increase the risk, that means prior to that, it didn't work. Right? So now all these people, all these YouTubers got to recant their comments, and they're going to take down their videos about Canelo. Canelo was the worst thing in boxing. But now he controls the PBC schedule. He can do what he wants. Like Floyd, he can do what he wants. Y'all have a beautiful morning, man. Have a beautiful morning. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back.